Time to talk business with our partners 2 Degrees. The biggest engine in our economy is struggling. This is according to the latest data from the PSI survey. Garth Bray, Business Desk. Garth, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
So still going backwards?
Yeah. For 18 months, that's the headline out of this, that the Performance of Services Index, which is a survey of businesses that the BNZ and Business New Zealand runs, asks businesses how they're seeing things. They're saying, look, it's shrinking. I mean, there's a little bit of a glimmer that the rolling average of 3 months worth of stats is up a bit, but that's nothing really to celebrate. They're saying that, I mean, this is a 1.4 drop on the index from last month, and anything under 50 is contracting. We're at, 47.5. So, and that's basically driven out of the same things that probably we're all seeing here, that, pressures on the cost of living, cutting the amount of spending people are doing, but also a bit of uncertainty about government policy, a little bit of uncertainty about supply chains and things like that.
And that's 18 months we've been going backwards on this survey, right?
Yeah.
That's not great.
Interesting though, the BNZ saying that this might actually put some pressure on an even lower floor than 2.5% for the OCR. And certainly if there's any talk about any of those cuts to get it to there being in question, then that's going to put some upwards pressure on interest rates, on lending rates, and that would be bad for the track that's on. So the bounce is soft, the pitch is soft. You need to do a little bit more. They seem to be putting the asset on.
All right, fast track. It's meant to be fast, like it's in the name, but we've got another skid into a hole.
Yeah, the problem with going fast is sometimes you go out of control, right? So this is the a clash. I mean, this is front page news on the Herald today as well, but Business Desk is across this one too, because we've been speaking to the developer Vineway that's building a precinct called Delmore, trying to up near North Ōrewa, north of the city, basically an area where there aren't a lot of houses or infrastructure. And the panel that was looking at this, the fast track panel, basically sort of sided with the council and said, hey, look, you're wanting to jump ahead of the queue and get water assets put in their pipelines, that kind of thing, that aren't going to be there for a generation almost. So we don't think that's fair. They've now said that, well, we understand that a lawyer acting for Vineway wrote to the panel on September 11 to say, look, we're going to withdraw that application and we're going to put a fresh one forward. So they're still going to have a crack. And they've got a bit of backing there. They, local government minister Simon Watts reported in the paper today saying, look, he's given Watercare the ability, that's the Auckland Water Unitary Authority, if you like, or Crown Council-owned company, the ability to borrow more. That means it can do more. That means it can look at again what it could possibly achieve, rather than just being stuck in the past and saying this is what it can do. So, he's exploring what can be done to accelerate their investment in Hibiscus Coast to try and maybe get it all back on track.
All right, interesting stuff. Garth, thank you very much. Garth Bray, Business Desk with us. Thanks to our partners 2 Degrees. We talk business every morning here on Herald Now with Garth.